Plaintiff Debra Elliott says she met the defendant through her ex, and despite the fact that she's 61 and the defendant is 30, they became good friends. Debra claims everyone called them the Double D's because both are named Debra. But she's suing her friend because she loaned her money for a car and has yet to be repaid. Defendant Debra Stevens says the plaintiff may be 61, but she parties like she's 21. Debra claims the plaintiff will often get drunk at a bar and flash her breasts, and she denies owing for the car loan because the plaintiff drives the car as much as she does.
Start with you.
The defendant, Debra, is my best friend, and we're called the Double D's. Our social circle calls us the Double D's, and because of that, and I have large breasts, okay? We go out and we party together, and she's been known to do body shots.
Defendant Debra Stevens is good friends with the plaintiff, and she claims when they go out, the plaintiff often gets drunk and flashes her breasts.
Where you all know each other from?
We met through her ex. I mean, she's 30 years old, I'm 61 years old, okay?
How'd you all become party buddies?
Through her ex, her baby daddy.
Where'd you know him from? Where'd you know him from?
He grew up at my house with my sons.
All right.
They went through.
Now, how did you all find you all had common interests?
Because my mind is a young mind, I guess, you know?
That's right.
And we just clicked. We hit it off.
Okay. So one time you all were hanging out, and what happened?
Yeah, one night we went to the bar. We liked to dance and stuff. We went out. She was doing body shots, and I hadn't been out in a while. And
So you did body shots?
I've been known to do body shots.
You do?
She was doing them.
You didn't?
No, well, yes. But I've done.
Now, for those who don't know what body shots are, it's when a person lays on a bar, the top of a bar, they pour the liquor on them, and the man or someone, licks it off? Is that how? Okay. Off their belly button.
Yes.
So, Miss Debra, you laid on the bar somewhere. They dumped a drink into your belly button, and someone licked it off. Very good. Continue.
Also, I met a man, and I started making out with him.
That was quick.
I was making out with them, Your Honor.
Making out with him where?
With a man.
Where?
At a bar.
No, you all made out in the bar. That's my point.
Yeah, we were making out in a bar. This was a different time. Okay? She watches out for me. I'll watch out for her so it doesn't get too crazy. And I was making out with him, having a good time. It had been a long time since I'd been out because my husband had passed, right? And the next day, we found out through a mutual friend, this man, let me correct that, boy, was only 23 years old. I was devastated.
You thought he was your age, didn't you?
No, but I did. I thought he was at least 35.
You were really drunk. You were really drunk that night. If you thought that 23-year-old was 61, go ahead.
I thought he was at least 35, Your Honor.
All right, so you thought he was 35.
I was devastated because I have a son at home that's at least like 2 years younger than him. I was so afraid my sons were going to find out. I was devastated.
They know now.
Okay. Anyway.
You're living a wild life out there.
Hey, I was stifled.
You're making up for how many years of stifling, as you call it?
About 4 years.
You were only stifled for 4 years?
Yeah. No. I was married for 17 years. My husband passed away. So I was stifled for a long time.
Stifled from what? This is what you always wanted to do?
No.
While you were married?
No, I kind of went crazy. No, I was happily married.
Stifled.
I was happily married.
All right. Stifled suggests that you were kept from doing things that you might otherwise have done had you not been stifled. And once you're no longer stifled, you're going to do the things you always wanted to do. That was my understanding of it, but to each his own.
Let's put it this way. I went a little crazy, Your Honor.
All right. You'll give me some background.
Okay. As she said, we've been best friends for about 11 years. And she was always enclosed to her room after her husband died. So I got her going out. She may be 61, but she don't act it.
See, it's her fault.
She parties like she's 21. She fails to mention she likes to show her breasts. And yeah, the guy she made out was 21, not 23.
Shut up.
In the club?
It was a music fest down in Mississippi.
Outside, in public?
Yeah. I've done crazy stuff too. I mean, I'm young.
Right.
But at the end of the day, Deb is a wonderful person.
Good.
She is. She's been there for me through everything. When I had nowhere to go, she took me and my kids in.
Good. I'm just curious, that 21-year-old, I mean, what was his deal? I guess that would be my question.
You like older women. Look, I don't look my age, Your Honor.
That's right, all right.
I don't look my age.
All right.
Defendant Debra Stevens is good friends with the plaintiff, and she claims when they go out, the plaintiff often gets drunk and flashes her breasts.
Let's get to the loans you're suing her about.
This loan I'm suing her about, she is the sole, I want to say, supporter of 4 children.
Mm-hmm.
She needed to get a job, so she asked to borrow $27.50 to buy a car. And I agreed to it, and when she started working full-time, she agreed to pay me payments back. She has been working steadily for over a year. I have not yet seen any money, and this was in December of 2009. I loaned her this money. I live on a fixed income. I'm on disability, and I get survivor's money from my husband's being deceased.
Mm-hmm. Last time you spoke with her about it, what did she say?
I'll do it when I can.
Okay.
She doesn't pay any rent. She actually lives with me.
Never paid any rent?
No.
Ma'am, let me hear from you.
Well, she did loan me the money, but a few months after me getting the car, her car broke down. So she's been driving the car just as much as me.
How long you been living with her free?
I wouldn't say free. I buy groceries and I buy stuff for the house.
Rent. How long have you been staying there rent-free with your 4 children?
2.5.
2.5 months? Oh,
Years.
okay. Wow. Years?
Yeah, I've been there.
Go ahead and proceed as to why you don't think you should pay her again.
She drives the car just as much as me.
You borrowed money from her and you bought a car with her.
Yes.
And the agreement was you pay her money back.
Yes. But she started using the car too, so I feel like
against
that's
your will?
payment. No.
All right. That's your defense today?
Yeah.
All right. Don't party so much.
I don't
Don't
party no
party
more.
so much. Yeah, sounds like something's going on
I work
there.
7 days a week.
Your logic is not working. All right. Did you ever agree to waive the loan
No.
in exchange for using the car
No, sir.
of someone who has stayed in your home rent-free for 2.5 years with 4 children?
No, sir.
All right. You did not waive it. Judgment for the plaintiff. Have a good day.
Thank you, Your Honor. Oh, we're best
She's
of
still
friends.
my best friend. I still love her.
I love
She's
her.
all but I love her.
She just got to be more responsible, that's all. I help her anytime she needed help, regardless. But it's just time for her to grow up and start being responsible.